Okay, it's been a while since I've done a video, and this one, quite disappointed. Now, a bit of background. I used to be a Jehovah's Witness about 12 years ago. Left it about a year later. But I've always missed certain aspects, and I've had no issues. I've actually defended them a lot. So anyway, for the last month I've been going for a walk in the park, and they have one of these carts set up. You know, those carts they've got nowadays to catch people walking past, since so many people aren't at home. And I've been stopping off and chatting to them daily and so forth. I thought, what the hell, nothing better to do. I'll start a study. And one was set up and it just felt wrong. I had this big issue, big issue with any organisation, any group, any religious group saying that they're the only ones that serve God. And because reality is, God's the one that actually determines that, not us. And also the whole child abuse cover-up thing. Now, I had a study. A couple of days later, I ran into the guy actually I studied with. He was at the cart with another guy. And I said, I just can't do it. No, I just don't. I believe that they serve man. So, got a bit heated, back and forth. And the guy he was with, other arsehole, he actually inferred that adult survivors of child abuse who have left and have reported it, they've got their own agenda. They probably are lying about it. And he even blamed the parents for not going to the police, even though the elders are told to tell the parents to leave it in the hands of the organisation. So I lost it and walked off. Now the next day, I sent a message also, afterwards, to the guy I was studying with and to the guy who arranged the study, that I wasn't going to do it anymore because I believe that they serve man. Because any criticism, is not accepted, and they have such a blind faith. They just would rather ignore the facts. So the next day, I walking past, and a couple of ladies that are there a lot. They told me they are there every Tuesday and Thursday. The cart's there 6 days a week. So I'm having a chat and I'm telling them that I wasn't happy. I'm not doing my study anymore. The whole issue with the child abuse cover-up. Because the day before, the guy I studied with told me to, look up the 2013 Commission of Child Abuse in the witnesses. I actually found another report, 2015. The investigation was done July, August 2015. 2 victims, 11 witnesses, I think, and over 1,000 reports from the organisation of child abuse. Now the report came out last November, and it wasn't very nice to the witnesses. It said that basically it's very kid unfriendly, very victim unfriendly. That what it boils down to is that they're more interested in covering it up than they are in dealing with it. So anyway, the next day I go to the it's here. Next day I'm chatting to these ladies. Nice ladies, very patient. One of them's extremely patient, very nice. And the guy who arranged the study comes storming up, all gangbusters. And he tells me not to talk to the sisters about the governing body. And that upset me a lot. because it's like, well, you don't tell me you can't tell me what I can say, or who I can talk to. And I was pretty upset, so I walked off. Sent him a message later. The usual shit about, well, am I going to get shunned now? And, what, any mail's going to be there, whatever. Now, this is on Friday. No cart there Saturday. No cart there yesterday, which is Sunday. And no cart there today. And I'm very disappointed. Because it's like, well, if you got nothing to hide, if the truth will set you free, why won't they allow it? Why can't you criticise a group of men who, at one hand, they say are imperfect, they make mistakes? God will, handle things when the time comes. And yet, at the same time, so much is hidden. People don't know about the lawsuit back in 2010, where $10 to $12 million was won by a victim of child abuse who used to be a witness. The judgment was in her favour. Most witnesses don't know that. Elders have left because of how things have been handled. So many people are suffering, and I'm disappointed in the witnesses, because I used to think that, they're pretty good. They believe what they believe. A lot of them do honestly try to do what they believe is right, what they believe God wants. But the fact is, as you go higher, there's the organisation, that's it. That's the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter what evidence is there in front of them. The organisation is it, can do no wrong. No excuses after excuses after excuses. There's so much dishonesty. I used to think that people who left and spent so much time carrying on about them were just utter nutcases. Get over it, build a bridge, get over it. I can understand the anger now. I can understand why they get so worked up. Jehovah's Witnesses are hypocrites. As you go higher up, that most of the people, the frontline people, normal people, they're not bad. But as you go higher up, elders, circuit overseers, district overseers, all that stuff, it becomes more about the organisation, more about the image of Jehovah's Witnesses than it is about the innocent victims. Now, I'm definitely an apostate now in their eyes, and I'm going to thrive in it. And when I come across the cards, I will, wherever I am, I will bring it up, because the last thing they want is people hearing a discussion about the cover-up of child abuse, the Commission's findings, because I want to make out like this stuff is actually handled. It doesn't happen anymore. The cover-up doesn't happen anymore. And the fact is, it's still happening. Even after the 2013 Commission, it's still happening. They don't give a fuck about the kids, no matter what they claim. Their only interest is in the image of the organisation. And that's a shame, because there's a lot of good people that are being fucked over by the arseholes up top. They even deny, when people record these things, they just ignore it. Cognitive dissonance is at its best with these guys. They're as bad with that as the Islamophobes, the homophobes, the friggin' misogynists. They just don't want to hear facts, because it means that they're going to have to admit that, they're in the wrong, they fucked up. Yeah, they're not God's people. And yeah, the truth has set me free. It really has. And this is why I don't trust man. Why I don't trust organisations in general. It's because, yeah, in the end, it's about them. It's about the image. The people can go fuck themselves. Okay, that's 10-minute rant. So I'll leave it at that. See ya.